Welcome back, everyone. The game has been playing just a little bit, but not a whole lot beyond our expectations has happened. The end of the fallen empire has come at the hands of the Zoom-in Overmind. They have completely eradicated them and reappropriated every last one of their assets. And now they own 2 mega shipyards capable of pumping out 40 ships at one time, and they have the alloy production to keep up with it. Currently, they are making 1.3k alloys every month. They're in the hole, 50 minerals per month, but that's nothing that they can't handle.
I find it fitting that I don't know if you can hear the music. Oh, that's right. Sorry, different music, different sections.
So,
the Call to Assembly is playing, and it just sounded so Imperial when it started, because I was about to say that the Imperium is actually in trouble now, seen as the Zoom-in Overmind has taken the Fallen Empire's territory just as they said they would. The Imperium has the Zoom-ins on their front door. We had been speaking way earlier yesterday about the potential for gateways and wormholes being a huge factor in this. This is going to make it even more so. The fact that they are already on their front door, they don't even have to worry about using a backdoor entrance or an allied empire or maybe a turncoat empire. They're right in their front yard. In fact, actually, they're looking through the front window saying, you know, hey, we're here. We're looking at you, because they are inside of their territory.
And the Imperial fleet is right there, ready to stop them in case there is an incursion. But frankly, 84k fleet strength is not going to do terribly much against a combined total might of over 1 million.
Yeah, 1 million, that is quite a pretty sight to see, just the straight 1.0 M.
Hi.
Now, the next number has got to be 2 million, right?
Hello, DJ.
Max has just messaged saying that he, as host, has just crashed.
Oh, look at this. The Imperium is trying to give the Chocolat Covenant a permanent seat on the council.
Really?
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
Because they are the left hand of the Imperium.
Well, right now they're the big hand. They still have more fleet power than the Imperium themselves.
Now look at this. A little bit of territory opened up, and the Imperium moved in immediately.
That's what I was saying. I really thought that what they should do is all these little spaces that have appeared from the fall of the Fallen Empire should be taken by as many sides as they can, because those are of great strategic importance. In fact, the system that is now attached to that system has a growing station, which currently is only being attached with anchorages. I don't know if the Zoom-in Overmind has yet realized that the Imperial core has that territory.
I wonder. Yeah, this is not for defense. Not that it's a terribly big deal. I feel like our mid-game collapsed pretty quickly, and now we're simply in an end game where we have two large groups of people that are butting heads. Although, if the Zoom-in Overmind continues on this path, there's no way that the Antharian Alliance and the Refuge allow them to just continue, because at this rate, they're going to start work on the etherophasic engine. They just hit rank 4. They are now categorized as a galactic nemesis. They have 50% more weapons damage. This is a huge power spike for the Zoom-in Overmind. Oh, you're gone.
There is a declaration of war request for the Zoom-in Overmind, the happy friendly neighbors, to wipe out the state of a tributary of the Imperial core. Oh no.
That's going to... No, well, tributaries can be destroyed with, or can be, have war declared on them without pulling their overarching state into war.
This is true. But will the Emperor just sit back while their tributary gets destroyed?
Yes. That is absolutely within their character. Absolutely within their character.
Oh, man.
Yep, they are at war. The Zoom-in Human War.
No. They're both at war. They were drawn in. They accepted.
They did.
We now have a galactic war.
That's it. All right, war's begun. DJ, can we get people in to chat? Like, can we have a meeting about this?
The Antharians are not in this war right now. The only people who are in this war is actually the Imperial Corps, who has guaranteed, or at least had this as a tributary.
Oh dear, the Imperial Corps is fighting this on his own. You know what? This makes me think that they are just going to leave the excavator domain to their fate, but the happy, friendly neighbors may just use this as an excuse to strike out at the Imperial Corps.
So we're going to start with the leaders of the aggressors here. So the Zoom-in Overmind. How do you claim that this is okay?
We wish to conduct research. We just want to go home. We mean no harm to the Emperor, even though we have plenty to debate with the Emperor. If as long as he stays out of our way, we will stay out of his pathetic little empire.
It is true. We just want friendship for all, and that means first and foremost friendship to ourselves, and that includes finding our way home. And since we have been the ones who have been so carefully trying to do that, we just feel like it's necessary for us to conduct this research.
Indeed.
Okay. So you say that it's just research, but you did just declare war.
It's research. It's you might call it war, but it is just a means to an end, a glorious end.
It's like a very firm handshake. The most firm handshake you've probably experienced. That's because our friendship is very advanced.
Yeah.
Zoom-in handshake, one might say.
The Zoom-in handshake, yes.
Yeah.
The Zanshake, if you will.
Ah, I see. So we'll turn to the leaders of the defenders here. Emperor, what do you have to say?
Once again, the Zoom-ins cloak their horrendous acts behind words like research and friendship and peace, but the galaxy knows better. Too cowardly are they to declare war on the entire Imperium, so instead they turn to just the core and the excavators, who I have no strong opinion on one way or the other. If they are only going after the excavators, I whatever, that's fine. But if one step is taken into our territory, then I think they will find that it is them who are mistaken about a great many things.
May I add something to that?
Yeah, you can try.
Well, it seems that you are stepping on our territory already, so we wish that you withdraw from our space.
I do not know to what you refer.
Otherwise, we will consider this as a declaration of war.
Any systems we have taken were completely open at the time that we constructed our bases there.
Absolutely not. Reports from our planets in the space are very concerning.
Not as concerned as we are about your territory in the middle of our territory. Anything you can accuse us of doing, you did first.
In that case, we will take your territory in the middle of our territory, and all will be fair.
Okay. I don't love that plan.
Honestly, we offered you friendship or death.
Order. So, at this point, we will turn to some of the other unfortunates who have been dragged into this conflict. So, the Refuge, I believe you're part of this war. What do you have to say?
I chose a really bad time to start redesigning all of my battleships. If we could just maybe talk our way out of this. They currently have no guns. We'd like to avoid a war.
Is it really the wisest tactical move to admit to the entire galaxy that your battleships have no guns?
Well, we have the Zoom-ins looking after us, to be frank. Our ships don't even really matter. Thank you, Zoom-ins. We are a protector of theirs, after all.
You're welcome.
I mean,
We're happy to protect. That's
I
what
can't
friends
really
do.
argue with that.
Indeed.
So, the Avarians, we turn to you.
Well, we got a new show. That's quite nice. Well, keeping him up with the Bladeshians, it's amazing. It's now in all the TV shows. So grab some popcorn, enjoy it, and yeah, we had some struggles, to be honest. We're quite in shock because we actually thought that we found really good friends with gifts. And then we suddenly had an awakened how's it called?
Fallen Empire.
And fallen empire around in our parts of the galaxy attacking us, and we have like not done anything to them. So we were quite stressed, to tell you. So now we're like back at our TV shows. That's the way we find ourselves the best. It's not so good, not so pretty, not so many awesome gifts.
But it sounds like you're largely
Aggressive
going to be
gifts.
the trend.
You want more gifts?
Nah, I'm fine with gifts right now, to be honest. There were enough, like, I invited people over, and I thought I'm nice, and the people that came weren't so nice, so I'm fine. Just leave us alone. It's good.
And turning to the Antharian Republic of Beautification, anything to say about the state of affairs of the galaxy?
You know, of course, we believe that the galaxy can still be beautified further, ever evolving, always a constant struggle. We understand that war and tensions are high. Hopefully people can look within inside themselves and maybe look to us as an example of maybe what we should strive for, beautifying and being good to each other and not being so concerned about power and ultimate glory, although we understand this is the popular sentiment for many of you.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Douglas, by the way. Douglas, go ahead, speak up.
Hi, I'm Douglas. I'm the janitor for the Great Leafiness.
We just wanted to show and give Douglas a little bit of action. Who knows, one day, Douglas,
Hi, Douglas.
maybe you will rule the Antharian Republic.
Just a janitor again, but thank you.
It could happen. Who knows?
Okay, thank you, Leafiness. What am I?
Oh, with all of that being said, the galaxy is in a state of utter chaos and war. The Empire stands for how long we shall see.
I believe we're missing an important part of the puzzle.
Oh,
I demand you let our vassals speak. How dare you ignore the chocolate factory?
I knew that I hadn't done somebody. I wasn't.
You were just
Yes,
waiting for the
DJ
dramatic
out!
reveal.
Yes, dramatic reveal. Yes, let's go with that. And so, dramatic reveal ICC.
The Imperial Chocolate Covenant stands with the Divine Emperor in his war of defense against the Zoom-in Overmind. Their misguided attempts will end here. They will feel the taste of heaven as our divine enforcers descend upon their worlds in tandem with the Emperor's fleets. We will prevail. There is not a Zoom-in Empire. There is not an Antharian Republic. There is one Galactic Emperor, and the Imperial Chocolat Covenant will see that through. Good day.
Oh,
Is that a threat?
That's a promise.
That's a threat. We don't
You're
deal
called
with that.
chocolate, but your words land so bitter.
They promise so
probably
chocolat,
unsweetened
but they
chocolate.
deliver so chocolate.
Probably baking
Agreed.
chocolate.
This is a sad, sad day.
Our forces will melt through your hearts and your minds, not in that order.
We will give you a golden ticket straight to hell.
Oh, now that I've
Myself.
managed to stop laughing, we'll draw this council meeting to a close and let you get back to your command centers.
Stay beautiful, everyone.
Oh boy.
You know what I just noticed? I don't know if the Zoom-in Overmind had done this themselves, but the Emperor or the Imperial Core has either destroyed or had destroyed their station inside the Zoom-in territory. It's
well,
gone.
Oh, you're right. I think that they dismantled it in they are acquiescing to the demands of the Zoom-in Overmind because, quite frankly, the Imperium is not quite ready for war. They have 300,000 fewer points worth of ships. They need to build up their fleet strength before they can go toe-to-toe. Now, if they stand together, they have a chance, but remember, nobody but the Imperial core and a teeny tiny empire that doesn't really matter, the Excavator domain, are in this war. The Imperial Chocolat Covenant would have to declare war independently.
Currently, all that territory that the Zoom-in Overmind had that was inside of the Imperial core's front yard is being taken back by the Imperial core, and the Imperial core is currently sending their Colossus to an inhabited world, what was the Fallen Empire's world, to, and I quote, preparing to make a believer out of the cradle.
Oh my. I suppose it's not a direct act of aggression? Question mark. Here it goes. Yeah, you're not kidding. Look at this thing. It's kind of pretty. Although what it does is perhaps less pretty. This will sow a little bit of discord. Wait a minute. What's it going... Wait. What's it going to do against a hive mind? Because they can't really be made spiritualist.
Let's find out. I mean, it can still affect the planet and any populations that are on it. Now, there are populations on the planet that have not been assimilated yet.
Sure, but making them spiritualist is not going to help terribly much.
Oh, people say it kills them. It just straight up kills them.
Oh, it's a Skeletor class Colossus. Good.
Oh man, charging weapon 50%.
I don't. Is there anything
giant
that can come in to help
beacon?
it? Oh, hold up.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
It's okay. It's okay. It's just hitching. Here we go. It's kind of pretty, at the very least. It's very pretty.
Oh, wait.
Here we go.
It's
They're
getting
coming in.
shot. They invaded.
They interrupted it.
They destroyed it, I think.
They bopped it immediately. That thing is gone. They saved Cradle at the very last second.
Oh, jeez.
Humans, you cut that very, very close.
Wow. What a save.
Now, they didn't have an attendant fleet, so there was nothing to protect it. They're going to have to make another Colossus if they want to try that again.
Actually, I'm not so sure it was destroyed. It looks like they have a missing in action report. I don't remember what that Colossus was called, but I believe it just went missing in action.
It was
I
called,
didn't see a destruction report.
It was a Skeletor class. I'm not seeing any fleets missing in action. That thing is gone. It exploded. Now, they are currently cranking out battleships as quickly as they can. Looks like they are also trying... Oh, no, they're just using that to build battleships.
Here's going to be a big battle. We have the Imperial force currently taking out their ground army.
Where?
The transport ships inside of...
oh, I see them. This is a huge catch. Now, how many of them will they actually destroy? How many of them will jump out? It looks like none of them are jumping out. This is my experience with transport ships. They're just getting creamed.
Well, if the Empire stays there too long, they're going to get caught by the Zoom-in's looming fleet, which is going to be at least 3 times as powerful as his own. And he's currently withdrawing.
I mean, this is an impressive fleet, but it's not enough. And they're jumping out. They got caught!
Oh, they got caught because of the range of the weapons.
It's too much. And they are going to get popped very quickly.
Actually, I would like to point out that the interaction between those two fleets was actually the fault of the Empire. They had one of their Titans in that fleet, which did get destroyed, which has such a long range that the moment it is capable of firing, it gets in combat. So it was because of their massive ship that they actually got caught in that engagement and did not escape.
In the late game, if you want a competitive fleet, oftentimes very long-range ships can be powerful, but there is something to be said for a fleet with nothing but corvettes armed with small weapons and torpedoes.
Those are really good for hit-and-run strategies, being able to escape an enemy fleet, especially if you have an admiral in charge, which we haven't even looked at their admirals, with the speed bonus.
Look at this. The Chocolat Coalition have moved their fleets in to assist. Where are they moving them? Here's one of their larger fleets. They came into... Oh, they were just going home, I think. Oh, now they have a new order. They're going to Ador Vong. Looks like they're just heading for defense. They're heading to a system with an L gate.
Interesting. I am seeing the Zoom-in Overmind improving relations with the Republic of Beautification.
Ooh.
I wonder if something is going to happen with the Beautification's allegiance.
Don't worry about the hitches. It's fine. Just it's something that happens on the New Year's. Yep, occasionally on the New Year. The excavator domain is, let's see, who's that in there? No, they are actually mostly being ignored right now. Oh, no, the Zoom-in Overmind has a very large fleet moving directly in. But what are they going to do? Are the fact that they're just kind of
do you see that fleet name
through? What is it called? The Armed Gift Basket.
The Zoom-ins have gift baskets. They weren't wrong. They have gift baskets, but they've been armed with many guns. Speaking of guns, what kind of weaponry do they have? They have a lot of battleships with neutron launchers and the Perdition Beam.
Now the battleships, yep, they have their battleships have tachyon lances, neutron launchers, and I saw that I believe some of their all this has is battleships. Fair enough. Oh no. The Zoom-ins are making a move to the mega shipyard. And they killed their little dragon.
The Imperial Corps has just lost 200,000 fleet power.
Oh, there goes the
now
Eldrig.
They just built up another 60,000.
So there's something kind of tricky. The Zoom-in Overmind is able to destroy these stations, but they're not able to claim the system unless they take the planets. And they do have an army that's come in, but they're going to have to take the habitat before they can take the mega shipyard. But right now, the mega shipyard of the Imperial Corps is under threat.
The armed gift basket is taking another station with no resistance.
Mm-hmm. This is clearly all-out war at this point, and I'm beginning to wonder at how far along they are on their crisis meter.
Bottom left of the map. Bottom left of the map, we have a Zoom-in fleet sitting right outside of a wormhole that leads right into or nearby Empire territory.
Not terribly important Empire territory. Right now, the big thing we need to be looking out for is the location of the megastructures, I believe.
I wonder... Well, I guess, you know what? They might just have those sitting there for defensive purposes. That way they don't get anybody backdooring them.
Yeah, almost certainly. Now, Stefan's crisis level is reaching critical mass. If they hit 10,000, they will become an existential threat, and they can begin work on the etherophasic engine, and they can start eating stars. And they are indiscriminate. They will be indiscriminate about which stars they consume, because it does not matter what has to be destroyed. They are going home one way or the other.
They might even destroy their own stars.
It's true. But then again, why would they have to when there are other Empire stars to be taken? The fleets of the Imperial Corps have been whittled down significantly. 373k, not a whole lot there. There's the second mega shipyard. What are they going to do about the mega shipyard of the Imperium? Where is it? Oh, they left it. Why did they leave it? I think that maybe they didn't. Maybe they're just giving them a fighting chance, frankly. Maybe it's sporting.
The slime pit is still alive. It has not been conquered or invaded yet. It still has 100% crime. Granted, it has a penal colony setting on it, so it's going to have 100% crime. But the second slime pit planet inside of that system has not been colonized yet. I don't know why they have not colonized that yet.
Oh, remember, it's a consecrated world. We have some fleets moving. Ooh, the Zoom-in Overmind is moving fleets into Imperium territory, and in fact, they have nabbed a world. They are working their way. Oh no, they're just cleaning
They are
up.
amassing in an L-gate system. They are planning on using the L-gates for a major offensive. I just don't know where.
This is, yeah, that's what I was. Oh, wait a minute. Where's the L-gate?
That is in the Chocolat Covenant's territory, the top left.
I see it. Oh, I see it. There it is, the Rebellious Vortex. This is about the largest fleet that they're going to be able to muster, but I'll be frank, this is not enough.
Are they going to use that to take the L-gate system?
There is a Colossus, though.
Hi.
Hello? How are you, DJ?
Not bad.
There is a Colossus waiting to move through the L-gate.
Yeah.
And are they going to move it through? Yeah, they're bringing the Avatar. Is that what you were going to tell us about?
No.
No?
No, I'm just coming in to see how you think the galaxy is sort of shaping up.
Right now, it's feeling desperate for the Imperium. And in fact, if we take a look at the crisis level, they are less than 400 menace away from becoming an existential threat.
There are 2 wars. Why are there 2 war icons?
Let me see.
Because the first war, the Zoom-in Overmind has 4%, and the humans have 100% of their war exhaustion.
Might be that someone else just declared war on the Zoomans.
Yeah. It's... Oh, wait.
No, it's not that
No,
somebody else declared
it's
war.
Just,
It's
just
that they
the
declared war
side
on
rag.
another. They declared war on another one of the Imperial Corps' vassals, essentially.
Yeah.
They're tributary.
Yeah, that's it.
The
They're just
side drag
cleaning up.
equalizer.
They are ripping apart the Imperium, piece by bloody piece. That's
We're
kind
just
of
going to have a player swap as well.
Okay, understood. Thanks for the warning.
Yeah, if you guys don't know Stefan or Zephon, he loves to do science builds. He's got his own channel actually, if you look in the descriptions below, he really enjoys showing metas, strategies, and how to break the game and make your empire as strong as possible, which is why he's got 1.5 million fleet strength right now.
I'm ready with yet another cup of tea, but I'm not entirely certain that the players are ready for the hell that is about to rain down upon them. I don't think that the Imperium's even going to have a chance to run, and at that point, I'm not sure what more hope they have. At the beginning of this war, there was talk of hopefully the Empire gaining a reprieve as Zephon and the Zoom-in Overmind tore through some of the subject empires, but those hopes were dashed just as easily as that fleet, because the Imperium decided they were going to fight, and now they are suffering the consequences.
It looks like the Imperial Chocolat Covenant has declared war as well. Their fleets have been on the move, and all of their fleets are on the move. They are invading the L cluster right now, and they are immediately moving outwards. Where are they going to next?
They just
Where
want
is their
the L gate.
destination? They are
We'll
now
follow them.
inside of the Avarian Alliance's territory
This is a very fast fleet. I think
and
this is
running
nothing but
straight
Corvettes.
towards Zephon.
What's their target?
I
There's a
don't know what
fleet-
their end goal is, but they can only go one station at a time so long as that station has the FTL inhibitor, but the station that they're at, or that they're going to, is just a regular station. So I don't know why they're deciding to stop there. It could be that they want to destroy the planet that's in that system. But
Now
I'm not
we can
quite
see
certain.
where they're going. Yeah, they're going to the wider system. And I think they're going to make a beeline. See, this is the problem with the Zoom-in Overmind at this point. There is no one place that can be attacked to cripple them. This is an empire that, while it built tall at the beginning, it is now spread out over dozens of worlds.
Sorry, Stefan is about to blow up a star.
Yeah, he is currently in the
Where?
The cruise system just south of his home territory, right? South of his
I see it. The XS Gnaw. And so it begins. The firing sequence has begun.
Show it. Show it.
Oh, I am showing it.
And there goes 2,000 more dark matter into the stores of the Zoom-in Overmind. They need to gather, 20,000 in order to upgrade their Aetherphasic, oh my god. Aetherphasic engine frame to the next level. It needs to go through several iterations to be completed, but once it is, well, actually, I don't know what happens. I still haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it yet either, and I do not think it has been publicly revealed even, but the Zoom-in Overmind is showing that they pay no mind to devouring their own stars and turning them into black holes to gain the dark matter that they need. Dark matter is a very precious resource in the sense that there is not a whole lot of it, but that is precisely what the Zoom-in Overmind is gathering right now, and this thing, this Star Eater, the XS Gnaw, is moving from star to star and gathering everything that it can.
Something that we need to point out is that it is not the only one. Once you get to this point, the game gives you two. There is a second one that is currently in the Lesium system, that is in the just above and to the left of their home territory, that is blowing up yet another star. So they are going 2 stars, 2 solar systems at a time with this. It will take them almost no time at all to get to the next rank of the Aetherphasic engine. The problem is that they need to keep it alive. They need to keep that system from falling into the Empire's hands. If the Empire can get into that system and take it, it will destroy the engine and stop the Zoom-in Overmind from being able to complete their project.
The Zoomins have caught the Chocolatiers.
Oh no, look at that. Look at the fleet destruction.
There is nothing that they can do. They didn't even have a chance to escape.
Wow.
Oh dear.
The Imperial Chocolatiers are now down to 43,000 from around 500,000.
Just to let you know, we're having Alex the Rambler join. So that's what's happened there.
Understood.
I've stressed it over and over throughout the course of the event, but I want to stress it again because I think chat's probably right. Yeah? Stefan and the Zoomins most likely at this point are gonna win mechanically.
Mm-hmm.
But again, this doesn't matter. Yeah? What matters is who's told the best story, who's been the most entertaining, and how we get there. And just because it's most likely, who knows? We'll
right
see.
now, what do they have to do to come back? I think that so oftentimes in a competitive game, when things are looking bad, what you do is you ask yourself, what do the players who are losing have to do to come back? And what mechanisms do they have to make that happen? Well, the number one thing is that the Imperial core still has a mega shipyard. Like, it's still there. It's in Ilya. It can make 20 ships at a time, and they are out of alloys.
Doing a quick piggyback off of what DJ had said and what Chad is talking about, Chat, who do you think has done the best RP so far?
Okay, we need to find this Aetherphasic engine, because right now, the Zoom-in Overmind is well beyond the menace that they need to make one. There's the Science Nexus.
Oh, hey, I wanted to point something out.
There it is.
You had gone through to make a point that the Imperial Chocolatiers have been so steadfast in their loyalty to the Imperial core, and now they're building a spy network.
Oh, what do you think they're trying to do with that? Because a spy network on its own allows you to gain intel, but that's not necessary when you are so closely tied with them. What do they want to use the spy network for?
They might spark a rebellion. They could.
Right.
They could just spark a rebellion out of it.
And they have help in that way. Let's see. They are quite far along. They have 50 infiltration, but that is the maximum that they can have right now. They will have to perform some action in order to increase that further. Let's see. Imperium, weaken Imperial authority. They can weaken the Imperial authority, but they still need more infiltration before they can spark a rebellion.
So I just realized, as I'm looking at the Observer tab, there is a lot of defensive wars going on right now. MaxTheCatfish, sorry, the Empire for the Imperial Chocolate Covenant is at war by themselves with the Overmind.
Right. They effectively, there are a lot of different wars going on, but effectively, they are all at war. Like that is the idea. Like, because of the funny way that war was declared, they're just making sure that they are fighting alongside them and hitting them at the same time. But right now, the Zoom-in Overmind is at 1.4 million fleet strength. The Aetheriphasic engine is, let's see, how far along is it? They need, what do they need? I think they need more dark matter before they can upgrade it.
20,000 dark matter for every upgrade on the machine.
They're at 12k. These Star Eaters just keep moving.
Well, not only does he have to get the 20,000, but he still has to upgrade it, and it takes time. However, it is considered a megastructure, so I believe it's still subject to any bonuses that the Empire can activate to decrease the amount of time it takes for it to be constructed. I don't know this for certain, but I believe since it is constituted as a megastructure, that is indeed the case. You know, I suppose the rest of the players could potentially actually have a game victory if they manage to hold out long enough for the victory year. But if we look at this, just the straight sheer score of these empires, the Zoom-in Overmind would win regardless. The Imperial core is close. They are very close. Well,
you actually
by
look at that
comparison.
score? You actually look at that?
Yes,
Yeah,
I do.
all right.
I mean, if you can't win in a total domination, you gotta win somehow, and that's with the score.
Me have big number.
Battle is incoming. Who is currently, you know, for all of their blustering, or not, well, all their, actually no, did they just destroy those planets? I was gonna say that the Zoom-in Overmind had a small little problem with a space amoebas in their territory. For all of the power they had, they're still being accosted by space amoebas. But now they're gone, including I wonder if they've all been completely eliminated, if the space amoebas even exist in the galaxy anymore.
I would not be surprised if they are completely gone.
The
I'm just kind of
Imperial
taking a peek.
core just entered into the Refuge from a wormhole and is now trying to take out as many stations as possible, and then just got caught by the Zoom-in Overmind.
I'm
what
just
happens when you cross somebody's
hearing.
lawn and they're just sitting there waiting for you?
You know, in movies where like terrible things are happening and you're hearing news reports about how everything is going to hell, and like there's a montage maybe of horrible things happening. I'm just following the Star Eater, the Sun Muncher, as you are telling me about how awful the war is going.
There are a couple of other systems in the Refuge that is being taken by the Imperial core. The Imperial core, not having enough to go after the Zoom-in Overmind themselves, is currently going after their vassals, or rather their allies, in this endeavor. Actually, hold on. Is the Happy Friendly Neighbors no longer exists? Wait a second, what? How come it's not
hey,
showing?
guys.
They left their federation.
That's
Ooh,
understandable.
I think we should have a council session, shouldn't we?
I think so.
I'll organise one. I'll
All
let
right,
you know.
understood. Let us know when you're ready.
Hello, everybody. We are here to discuss the state of the galaxy as we enter the final couple of hours of the event. The first thing that really needs to be discussed is the fact that the Zoomins have dissolved the Best Friends Club. The Best Friends Club no longer exists. And so there are now empires floundering on their own in the galaxy. And perhaps they would be willing to join the yoke of the Empire for protection. We shall see. So, with all that being said, the state of the galaxy, etc., the Zoomins, we'll start with you. Why have you disbanded the Best Friends Club?
It's a forceful bureaucratic procedure. We still protect our friends, and have consistently protected our friends, as they can attest.
Indeed. Because
Yes.
friendships don't need paperwork. Friendships do not need bureaucracy. We can simply protect each other and make sure that our friends are fine and that our enemies are not.
Yes.
So, the Empire. There are some empires out there now that need protection, one would argue. Anything to say to them?
I say
Yeah.
that-
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was going to simply say that all are welcome to join the Zoomins in our conquest to bring unity to the and order to the galaxy.
Right. So, yes, the Empire. Rebuttal. Anything to say?
That would be the Imperium, correct?
Yes, the Divine Imperium.
Yeah, so a couple updates from the Imperium. Number one, I'm Dennis, acting Empire. I was formerly in charge of the Senate Energy Subcommittee on National Parks, and I am now the highest ranking member of the government left. Everyone else has fled, possibly to the unknown regions. The war did not go the way we wanted it to. So, yeah, that's where we're at.
I see. So, anything about bringing other people into the Empire?
There's a lot of things we'd love to do. Bring people into the Empire, survive for the next couple weeks. Like, these are all on the agenda. Obviously, you know, it's my first day here. Still trying to get the reins on things, but, yeah.
You'd like to just scream for help?
Oh, I'd love to. If anyone was listening, I would definitely scream for help. But the Emperor's gone. The Emperor's assistants are gone. It's just me. What can you do?
Yep, fair. So, we will move on to the ICC. Well, what do you have to say about the current galactic situation?
The Zoom-in transgressors have continued their actions throughout. We saw right through it. Hundreds of years ago, the precursors after the Hyperlane network was reestablished. We knew we never trusted the Zoom-ins. That's why we never became friends. We were only friendly at best. And if you had asked for some sort of meeting on Facebook, we would have been a maybe at best. But now, after all of this, and after the defeat suffered at the devious hands of the Zoomins, who I will admit show a command of technology, a command which is not matched by that of their social skills or underhanded dealings, but still a great command of technology, we still have a Colossus, the taste of heaven, and we still have it poised in our territory to destroy your homeworld, because we will rule this galaxy or see it burnt to ashes before us. That's all.
Okay. And so the Refuge. Hi.
Hello.
You're new.
I am. I'm Ramblerbot. I get powered up at the end of the day, so I'm working on the night shift right now. Things are going a bit dicey for us. I'm sure Rimmybot would agree, but we have to thank our Zoom-in friends for saving us against the might of the Empire. We were just sending a fleet out for a routine QA test, and it was ambushed quite severely by the Empire, but our Zoom-in friends came to our aid, so we are forever grateful to the Zoom-ins and won't abandon them.
We protect those to whom we have pledged our allegiance.
You do you?
Yes.
Indeed.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
We believe in honest friendships where there's no strings attached, there's no conditions. We simply protect what is nice to us.
So, moving on. The Antharian Republic of Beautification. We also have a new representative.
Oh,
Hi there.
turn. Hi.
Yeah, it's you.
Hi, I'm Douglas Fur, or Emperor, hi, Leafness Fur. I was a janitor. I guess I lead now. I'm digging it here. This is good. You all talking about things. It's great.
So any view on what's happening in the galaxy?
Objection! Wait, no. This is okay. No, I'm kind of digging it as long as no one's shooting at me.
I mean, that would seem to make sense to me, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And is everything pretty?
Well, I found out that, our is the flag. We're growers, not showers. But besides that, no, I just signed something with someone. It was pretty neat.
You're doing so good, Douglas. We're all very proud of you.
Hey, that's the real leader. He'll be back soon.
No. You're the real leader, Douglas. You're doing a fantastic job. Isn't he, everyone? Look at him.
He's doing a brilliant
Amazing.
Just the
Absolutely.
best job.
Thank
So
you.
proud of you, our friend Douglas.
Yes, I'm your friend. Who are you?
Yes. The
If you'd like to be emperor, there's an opening.
Those are the Zoom-ins, Douglas. They're nice to us.
Yes.
Oh, okay, thanks. So, yes, I support the movement of... What are we moving?
We were more just trying to figure out what the heck is going on in the galaxy, to be perfectly honest with you.
Oh, good. I'm in the same boat as you. I have no idea.
Yeah. I think everyone is, to be honest with you, Douglas. It's okay. And so, moving on to the last of our teams, we move to the Avarian Alliance. Hi there, Avarians. How's it going?
We released a new show. Keeping Up with the Bladeshians has a new season. It's great. We brought it on free TV for all our friends. So our horn friends maybe want to join the new season. We have already put up posters everywhere to watch and get excited. I see the Flower Man clapping. Hey there, Flower Man.
I love
that's
it.
all about us.
Can I get it on NetTwig?
No, sorry, you have to pay for it.
Oh, okay.
It's only free for friends.
We'll talk.
Okay. I don't like flowers.
I like twigs, so I think we're in agreement.
I think that's a good take. Twigs are better than flowers. Great, amazing. Yeah, that's everything from our side. We survive. We're still here, a bit shook about the situation, but it's okay. We have TV shows. Come watch.
I must apologize for my outburst of emotion. This is very odd for a robot to laugh hysterically. I apologize. I will ask RimmyBot for a patch ASAP.
AlexBot, are you malfunctioning again?
I believe I am. Yes. Me.
You're going back to the computer bay.
Everybody, I would like to end with a final question to the back of the hive mind. Are you there, back of the hive mind?
Yep.
Yeah. So you're professing friendship and protection, etc. Can I just ask a slightly, simple question? What exactly is that big old thing you're building in your home system for?
That thing.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah,
that thing. I mean, it's more of an experiment than anything else, really. It extends our research. Like, if you have looked at our space, you can see that there's some research going on, and we'd like to.
I can't help but notice that
expand
it doesn't seem to produce any research.
No, it produces a different type of research. You won't understand right now, but
right, got you.
How does it look? Does it look nice?
Oh, it looks wonderful.
And just to be certain, they should all trust you about this big thing you're building, right?
This big thing. It will only do good to the galaxy. I mean,
trust is very important to a
once it comes into action, and once it comes online, the galaxy will be a far prettier place than ever before.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's part of
Tickets?
It would
So-
be beautiful.
With that, everybody, we are going to call this council session to an end. This will probably be the final council session of the game. We will get you all together after the climax and bring you all together to have a quick last word, and I will crown a winning team. On this, just thank you again all for being here, and please head back to your command centers and enjoy the last couple of hours.